Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome to episode 3. If you haven't seen the first 2 episodes of this Oxygen Not Included series, I recommend you go back and check those out. I want to just go ahead and say this is the second time I've tried recording this because I have 3 different mods installed, okay? And they're not game changing. They just help it look better, okay? Let me explain what they are. So I have one that basically lets you just lets you this. Lets you do this. Where's an example? You can suppress alerts like this. So if I click suppress current, boom, the alert goes away. Okay, if I click it again, it comes back. Now the reason I want that is because there are going to be times where I have buildings being used for a specific purpose, and that icon will always be there and it will drive me nuts. Okay, so that's all that mod does. The second mod is very much the same. All it does is when we research something new, it gets rid of the annoying orange exclamation marks in the corner. So we still will get all the new research that we do. It just won't pop up with the like, oh hey, this category you have something new, and put the orange exclamation mark there. So those are the only 2 mods I have. The third one is the mod manager, which just keeps them up to date, and that is it. So everything else is completely vanilla. I don't even have pliers or anything like that installed. Everything is vanilla. Because of a comment on last video, I've decided to scrap this project here, just this part of it. And we're going to store any extra water that is clean and also polluted water inside of liquid reservoirs over here. We're already doing the research for this right here. So I just want to show you real quick and also check for myself. Yeah, we're already doing the research here for this, liquid reservoirs. Now, what that will allow us to do is store the liquid there, instead of just dumping it into the environment and letting all this gross, nasty, polluted oxygen go up into the air. It will also store all of it in one neat little, I think it's 2x3 area. And this looks like the perfect spot over here on this side to do it. So I'm going to just issue them a couple commands, and then I have something else I want to talk about really quickly. The other thing I wanted to talk about was got a skill point. Let's just go with art fundamentals. Get her a hat. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that the priorities are kind of a little bit off. What I mean by that is some of these are 8 when they should be. You can see these tiles are wrong. They're not all the same. So I'm going to go through and set these up very quickly. Okay. I guess we'll just go with that and see how things work. I also want to make some room in here for a farm station, so that way we can make this a greenhouse. Right now I don't think it is a greenhouse. Let me just that's not it. There it is. Yeah, so just as these are giving us a morale bonus, if we make a greenhouse, which says here enables farm station use, we also need a farm station placed inside of it to use it. We don't have that right now. This counts as a room, and it is a good enough size. It's not too big, not too small. It will count as a greenhouse. We just need to get somebody with the crop tending skill and also get a farm station placed, and I believe they are 2x3 as well, just like the liquid reservoirs. So I'm going to do some rearranging around in here. It's another thing I have planned. And I want to make their bedroom look a bit nicer. Look at this. Look how shabby their bedroom is. Would you be happy sleeping in here? I wouldn't be. Alright, these guys are what I wanted done. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to say. I think this bleach stone is off-gassing chlorine. and to my knowledge, chlorine can, if you have a liquid reservoir in a room that's full of chlorine in the atmosphere, it will get rid of the germs inside of the liquid reservoirs. And so that's something I would love to do in order to clean the water efficiently and quickly. Okay, so it's still cycle 21, but it looks like we have a new printable. So let's see what it can possibly be. Actually, we have four. I'm not gonna take him. I'm gonna actually... I thought we had 3 for some reason. I'm gonna reject him. I don't know what I was thinking there. Doing this quickly so we have an actual mess hall set up. I believe this will give us the morale bonus. Yep, there we go. What do we need to make it a great hall? Plus 20 decor. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. We should just be able to sweep everything out of there. Alright, it's cycle 22. One thing I want to do, now that I've noticed it, is I want to build down this way a little bit. Just so that way there's a bit more room for CO2 to come down here. You know what? I think we'll just dig this out too. Why not? Okay. I want the CO2 to fall out of this area here so we can actually make use of it. Alright, so we've researched improved plumbing, which allows us to get the liquid reservoir. Okay, I think I've got this set up how I want it to. Just trying to get everything else in working order. Alright, so let's see. Pretty sure it should run over and go into this. Guess there must not be enough. Now it probably will. Yep, there we go. I just realized something. I got another skill point, but that's not what I was talking about. This is being exposed to pollution. If I leave this here for a second, it might say, yeah, see right there, pollution exposure. So what I could do is set up a little kitchen type thing. I could what can I do here? I could place it down here, but the Great Hall is so far away. I'll have to think about this for a little bit, and I will, when I decide, I guess we'll do something there. We have a new printable available, so let's go ahead and look around and see what they are. Okay, narcoleptic. You know. Yeah, we're just gonna reject all again. Alright, well, I think I will come back to you guys once I figure this out a little bit more, and I'll explain the game plan for that. One more quick update. It looks like Josh got another skill point, so he now has demolition, which is awesome. He's a beast. Let's get him his new hat. And he looks happy about that. Sweet. Alright. Well, while I'm here, I guess I might as well show you the little update that I have. This is just going to be temporary. I I need to empty this reservoir here. This is from what I was trying to do previously, and I'm going to get the contents of that into here. Okay. So what will happen is the polluted water is going to be sent from here down into this liquid reservoir. I'm gonna move this one. I'm gonna like get rid of both of these. Okay. Now, when it goes down into this liquid reservoir, I want this whole area inside to be filled with chlorine. Lay had a bit of a close call here. She was down here digging some stuff for me, and she got pretty close to suffocating, but she's fine. Okay, May has another skill point available. I think we're just gonna go into... Actually, we don't need the aesthetic design right now. What I would like is if... since she doesn't have as many jobs as other people, it would be nice if we get the improved carrying going. So because we need that for the suit sustainability training anyways, and I think carrying is going to help us more than aesthetic design at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and go with that. But we're not gonna change her hat because you are the artist. So anyways, let's let them continue. All right. Cycle 27, we have another printable. Let's see what is going on here. Oh, it looks like we might have a new one. It looks like we may have one. I don't mind about the attacking errand. That is actually probably one of the better ones in terms of negative traits. Gourmet, caregiver, green thumb, supplying. I think we're gonna take you, Ruby. Let's go. Now we got 5. Go ahead and get a bed built. Set this to a higher priority as well, just to make sure it gets done before the cycle ends. Hopefully. If not, I'll just... Alright, let's go ahead and get that done. And... Good. Okay. Perfect. And it's Ruby. Get another table built. Sweet. Well, look at them all. Come on, Lay. Sorry I made you stay up late, but this is the crew. Alright, see you in a second. I just remembered, when you start with a new duplicate, or when you get a new duplicate, you get a free skill point. So let's go ahead and give that to her. Go, Ruby. Go get your hat. Okay. I'm gonna figure out what our next plan of action is, because I would like to keep thinking about this a little bit more before I do a final decision. I think I know what I want to do, but I just want to think a little bit more about it. For now, what I think I will do is finish up this automation here, and we can get some coal power going, so that way we can free up a duplicate from running this generator all the time. It's kind of slowing the workflow down just a little bit, so I think that's a good plan of action. So I'll be back. Alright, so we got the automation generic sensors done. So now I'm going to go for refinement, because we need some refined copper for various things, mostly for a smart battery at the moment. Alright, so a little update. We're working down here, cleared out a bit of an area for carbon dioxide to fall, just to get a good amount of it out of our base. And then I'm going to set up a coal generator, and the reason I set up this rock crusher is because I want to get a smart battery so I can make them automated, so we're using the coal more efficiently. Alright, so it's a little bit later, a few cycles later actually, and I seem to have gotten this set up how I want it to. Basically what will happen is if the battery drops below 33%, the smart battery here, it will turn the coal generator on. I have it hooked up with some automation wire. Let's go ahead and look at that. Pretty simple. And these two batteries here are just going to be to collect some extra, like before this sends the green signal, or sorry, before this hits its high threshold of 100 and turns off the coal generator. So that way we're actually not just getting 20 kilojoules, we're going to be getting hopefully more than that, storing them in these jumbo batteries. They may not fill up all the way, but they are there for the extra power that this will generate, and we can then keep everything running overnight, or you know, get this to switch on less often than it would otherwise normally. So I think that's how I want it. I also got a power transformer here just to limit the load going out of it, because it is above 1000. It's like 1460, so I just wanted to make sure we didn't run into any problems there. It's the next cycle, and something I just thought of was it'd be nice to have a storage bin here set up with metal ore for the refiner, the rock crusher, and also some coal for the generator. I think that would be a good idea. So that to sweep only. Coal and copper. Okay. Set this priority to like 8 or something like that. Would be good. Actually change those to 7. He's doing a little too much metal refining. I also have this fire pole waiting for it to be constructed. It looks like it's almost finished. Oh, we have some skills. And also, we are not researching anything. Okay, let's see something researching. What can I research? Let's get this finished. Might as well. And then we can assign the duplicate skills. So we need a grill. Like someone who has... we need a grill. We need someone who has the grilling skill. I want... actually, let's just go with grilling. Yeah, why not? You'll be our scientist and our cook for now. Well, we need somebody to install this. And we also need somebody with the crop tending skill. Since I removed the manual generator, I think we'll put the food here. The refrigerator here. And then I need some wires. Get this going. Someone did this door. That's great. Open. Okay. I'm gonna set this to 9 because we need everything to be... we need everything to be stored there quickly. So uncheck that. Hopefully everybody runs and just starts throwing these from here into this. Let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna up the priority of this power wire. That's what we like to see. Someone needs to get the fridge working though. Holy shit. That's full. We're gonna need another one. Since they idle, I don't mind it. I don't mind just building another one. When they idle, they only use like 20 watts, right? Once they're cooled. Something like that. Copy, paste. Okay. Alright, we finished this research. Let's go ahead and find something else we can do. Let's see. What do we need? What do we need? get fine art out of the way so we can actually get the decor up, because as of right now it's not actually, we're not taking advantage of our artist of May. So alright, let's see what else we can research. Actually get something done here. I want to get to caffeination, obviously. Obvious reasons why. But I actually want to get liquid tuning done really quickly because I want these liquid pipe element sensors. I think they'll be super useful, and also the radiant liquid pipes. If I run those through a biome that's either warm or cold, it will actually affect the water inside much more than just regular piping. So that will allow you to cool the liquid inside if that's what you're trying to do, or it will allow you to heat the liquid inside much easier if that's what you're trying to do. So I think I'll go for this next. And as for the smart storage, I'm gonna look into this for next episode. And same thing with the water here. This water system, I still haven't done much with it. It's kind of bugging me just knowing it's here and not finished. So I need to deconstruct everything, because I know this is not set up correctly. Trust me, I know this is not how it's supposed to be. So if you've been wondering why I have that just sitting there, it's because I still am thinking of a design. I'm not quite sure and kind of want to get some feedback from the comments. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let's go ahead and let them finish doing this decorating, and then I'll end it. Leave some comments, give me some suggestions, and overall I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.